thank you for agreeing that we can go even further in all these areas that are common challenges, that we have common objectives, that we all want the best for our nations, for our peoples, in terms of democratic progress, in terms of human rights, in terms of social development, in terms of well-being, and of course in terms of dealing with the challenges that we have to deal with every day, such as climate change and others. We are a country, we're not a very big country in South America, because we have big neighbors like Argentina, Brazil. But we always have looked at ourselves, as we say, as a bridge country and a port country. We look to the Pacific, and on the other hand, but we don't want to look at the Pacific giving the back to the Atlantic. So that's why in the Pacific Alliance we have brought together and said, look, let's find with Mercosur and others what can we do together. And on the other hand, bridge, because we're not a big potence, neither military, neither economic, and we don't want to be a threat for anyone. We want to, on the other hand, we believe that, for example, if we look to the Asia Pacific, there are so many opportunities that together we can provide. Now with the new opening in the Panama Canal, there will be a lot of more opportunities between the Caribbean and South America too. Why I mention this? Because we have been engaged very strongly, and for me, I think one of the most historical moments, probably, personally speaking, was when 1 week ago we were in La Habana in the signature of the peace, stop the war between, ceasefire between the FARC and the government of Colombia after 50 years of armed struggle. And Chile has been accompanying this process, so we have to sign that peace agreement. So it was something so good for the region. And now we're going to continue with the ELN, with the National Liberation Army too, because we believe that Chile it's a country who wants to support peace and prosperity in the region. And of course, we will be taking care, and I've asked Prime Minister Holness to the Secretariat to send us all the information regarding the problem of accessibility, certainty, and fairness on the banking situation, to see how we can be a help in this situation, which can be the best arguments that we can use in terms of talking to whoever we need to talk to. So we'll do as much as we can, and the Secretariat, as said, they're going to send us give us all the information so we can find out what we believe are the best tools, what we can do about it. But count on us that whatever we can do, we're gonna try to be a very positive partner on that. And of course, we're going to continue working in all the areas that you mentioned, including sports. Why not? Because I'm not want to, ¿cómo se dice? I forgot the name in English. Brag about it. But it's we are bi-champions. Last year, the America Cup, and now the Centennial American Cup, because it was the celebration of 100 years. And last year, when we won the America's Cup, it was the first time in 100 years. Yeah. So for us to have 2 times, last year and now, it's something that for our country, we're making history, because we have a very good national team now, but it was not the history we had in the past. But we know that in sport we can do a lot of things together. And of course, just to end, for us, the Caribbean countries are important in the region. We want to ensure, to make our part in terms of how we can make bigger ties, not only bilaterally with CARICOM countries, but also with the whole region. We have to increase our trade in the region. If we compare our regions with other parts of the regions, we have a very low trade. And we know that if we continue working together, not only in cooperation, but also in collaboration, because you have great experience that we can learn from. We have both very important challenges in front of us. And at the end, on the political level, it's very important that the whole Latin America and Caribbean region can have, hopefully, and I think there's lots of space for that, a common voice that will be heard in the different discussions where decisions are made that impact us, sometimes positively and sometimes not positively. So a stronger voice can be also very beneficial for all of us. And count of us as a, well, you don't need that, but count of us as a, if I would say, a strong supporter of the Caribbean countries. Thank you very much.